Hello students, how are you? I think all of you are safe by the grace of Almighty Allah. So I'm fine. Welcome to our online class. I am Papi Ghosh, assistant teacher of Narmas High School. Today I will teach you the changing tense. It's a vital grammar part in our grammar section. So let's join the class. Definition of tense. Look at here, student. Tense is a form of verb that indicates the time or a state of an action and event. It's the definition of tense. I repeat it again. Look at here. Tense is a form of verb that indicates the time of or a state of an action and event. Tense is a category that expresses time and reference. Tense is a category that expresses time and reference. Tense are shown by using different form of verbs. Tense means verb also. Okay, so tense are shown by using different form of verbs. The word tense comes from the Latin word tempus. The word tense comes from the Latin word tempus. Here I give some example. Look at here. Example: Rana plays football. Rana plays football. Here tense is plays. Okay. Then Rana played football. Rana played football. Here verb is played. Played is the verb 2. Then Rana will play football. Rana will play football. Look at here. These three example indicates three tense. Number 1, plays. It's represent verb 1. I mean present tense. Rana played football. Its verb is played. It indicates past tense. And Rana will play football. It indicates the future tense. So in this page we understand what's the definition of tense and where tense comes from and some example. Types of tense. Look at here, classification of tense. Tenses are further classified into 4 categories on the basis of state of action. I repeat it again, student. Look at here. Tense are further classified into 4 categories on the basis of state of action. There are 4 types of tense. Look at here. Number 1, simple tense. Number 2, continuous tense. Number 3, perfect tense. And number 4, perfect continuous tense. Look at here, student. Number 1, present tense. Verb refers to present tense. Verb refers to present tense. Here I give an example. I write the letter. I write the letter. Here write indicates the present tense. Then number 2 is past tense. Verb refers to past tense. Here verb refers to past tense. Example: I wrote the letter. Here I use verb to wrote. And number 3, future tense. Verb refers to future tense. Example: I shall write the letter. I shall write the letter. Here the verb is shall write and it indicates the future tense. So in this page we see the 4 types of tense. Classified of tense. Tense are further classified into 4 categories on the basis of state of action. Number 1, simple tense. Number 2, continuous tense. Number 3, perfect tense. And number 4, perfect continuous tense. Number 1 is present tense. It refers to the verb present tense. Number 2, past tense. Here verb refers to past tense. And number 3, verb refers to future tense. Then student, look at here. Types of present tense. Types of present tense. Number 1, simple present tense. It means verb 1. It means verb 1. Here I give an example. Look at here. I eat. I eat. Here eat is a simple present tense. It shows that the action is mentioned simply without being said about the completeness or incompleteness of the action. I repeat it again, student, look at here. It shows that the action is mentioned simply without being said about the completeness or incompleteness of the action. Then number 2, present continuous tense. It means verb 1 plus ing. Verb 1 plus ing. Here I give an example. I am eating. I am eating. I is a subject, am is an auxiliary verb, and eating. It is verb 1 and ing is eating. It shows that the action is mentioned or as incomplete or continuous, that is still going on. It shows that the action is mentioned as complete or continuous, that is still going on. Then number 3, present perfect tense, and its indicating point is have, has plus verb 3. Have, has or verb 3. Here I give an example. I have eaten. I have eaten. Here I is a subject, have is an auxiliary verb, and eaten is verb 3. So it shows that the action is mentioned as complete or perfect at the time of speaking. Here's the definition of present perfect tense. It shows that the action is mentioned as complete or perfect at the time of speaking. Then number 4, present perfect continuous tense. Its indicating point is have, has plus been plus verb 1 plus ing. Okay, have, has, been plus verb 1 plus ing. Here I give an example. Look at here. I have been eating. I have been eating. Here I is a subject, have been is an auxiliary verb, and eating, eat plus ing. It is verb 1 and the ing. That's why it's present perfect continuous tense. And it is the definition of present perfect continuous tense. Look at here. It shows that the action is going on continuously and not complete at this moment. It shows that the action is going on continuously and not complete at this moment. So student, I give here some example. Look at here. Change the following sentence according to the direction given in the brackets. I repeat it again, student. Look at here. Change the following sentence according to the direction given in the brackets. Look at here. Our first example is Imran played football. Imran played football. Look at here in the bracket, present indefinite tense. You change this sentence in present indefinite tense. And its answer is Imran plays football. Imran plays football. Imran is subject, plays verb 1 plus s, and football is object. So its structure is subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus object. Here Imran is third person singular number, that's why I use here s or es. Then number 2, Tanya draws a picture. Tanya draws a picture. Who draws a picture? Tanya draws a picture. Here Tanya is subject, draws is verb 1. Verb 1 plus s by s. Then a picture is object and its bracket is present continuous tense. You change this sentence in present continuous tense and its answer is, look at here student, Tanya is drawing a picture. Tanya is drawing a picture. Here Tanya is subject, then you use your auxiliary verb. In present continuous tense, its auxiliary verb is am, is, are. Am, is, are. Tanya is third person singular number, that's why I use here is. a verb one and I use here ing. That's why it's drawing. And a picture is object. So its answer is Tanya is drawing a picture. Then number 3, look at here. Deepu caught fish. Deepu caught fish. You change this sentence present perfect tense and its structure is subject plus have or has, then you use verb 3, then object. So its answer is Deepu has caught fish. Deepu has caught fish. Here Deepu is the subject and is third person. That's why I use here auxiliary verb has. And caught is verb 3 also. Here caught is a verb 2 and this sentence caught here verb 3 because we know that catch, caught, caught. Catch is a verb 1, caught is verb 2 and caught is another also be verb 3. So in this sentence caught is a verb 2 and in this sentence caught is a verb 3. Then student look at here. Fahim is watching movie. Fahim is watching movie. You change this sentence present perfect continuous tense. You change this sentence present perfect continuous tense and the structure is subject plus have been, has been plus verb 1 plus ing plus object. So student look at here. Here the answer is Fahim has been watching movie. Fahim has been watching movie. Here Fahim is a third person singular number. That's why I use here has been. It's an auxiliary verb. And watching is a verb 1 plus ing and movie is the object. That's why subject plus have been or has been plus verb 1 plus ing plus object gives the structure of present perfect continuous tense. So dear student, today I think this class will fruitful to you. So we will meet again in our another class, another part of changing tense. So bye. Goodbye.